guys, welcome back to my channel. Now, I've seen that when a lot of graphic designers and even artists who just do commissions, it's very hard to get clients that pay for the amount you're asking for, as if you weren't taking time out of your day to complete a design that they want. I might even sound a bit controversial here, but I honestly really hate it when people use their families dying in order to get free art or free design. Like, if you don't have the money for it, don't try to bargain me because those are my rates and I'm keeping those. One of the main things that people try to get a sort of excuse with is by telling designers to just use PowerPoint. Like, okay, I'm just gonna go use a software that was intended for failing high school students who want to get the prettiest templates possible and add as many animations as possible in order to get an A+ on a 1-star presentation. But this got me thinking, what if I actually tried to use PowerPoint to make a sort of like a landing page per se? So I am today. Alright, so we're here. I haven't really used PowerPoint that much, so as you can tell, I have no PowerPoints. Alright, so this is not what we want over here. Alright, so we're on a blank slide right now, and I just noticed they have like the little cross thingies, which I guess could be helpful. I'm only gonna do 3 screens. So my idea for the design is like a mental health app, and I wanted to have some like cartoon characters in there. So I'm gonna go over onto Blush, and I'm gonna use the Humans by Pablo Stanley. So like he has like a lot of these like character thingies, and I really wanted to use a space thing. I'm gonna customize this and I'll be right back. So before we even get into doing that, I need to think how I'm gonna like do the layout. I can't actually edit the width and the height of things, I believe. So it's gonna be really hard to kind of just get like a phone size right, because usually in a UI UX design project, you would have to do what it would look like on a phone, what it would look like on an iPad, what it would look like on a computer screen, what it would look like on a small computer screen, and you have to do like all of that. Since I don't want to spend New Year's, I decided to just go with the phone. So I'm only gonna do 3 screens. I don't know if you can edit it. I'll have the things here. This looks like a phone size. All right, this is where it's snapped. I'm not sure that's the middle though. Okay, so you can edit it. Okay, that's good. That's good. I just thought I was gonna have to live like that. All right, so now we can actually bring in the human cartoon thingy. But before that, I do need to do the shape fill thing. All right, so now we can actually add the human cartoon. Alright, so I have this here. Thank God I have like these lines. We're not gonna put it right smack in the middle because I don't want to create like that atmosphere where everything is right smack in the middle. Another problem that I don't know of in PowerPoint is how I'm gonna be able to do with fonts. I like to take a lot of my fonts from Adobe Fonts, which is included in the Creative Cloud, and I like to use it on whenever I do product design or like just another type of graphic design that isn't UI UX, and I get my fonts from there. But when I have to do like other types of projects things, mostly Figma has like a lot of these default fonts that you can use. Like it has a lot of fonts that you can choose from. So I don't know if PowerPoint has a lot of them. I'll just see if they have Roboto, which is like a really default font you can use in UI UX projects, and if they do have Roboto, then I'll use that. So one of the accent colors that I wanted to include on the project was a purplish color, like a dark purplish color, because I think that'll go really well with like, you know, mental health. And then I did want to have 3 little dots at the bottom, and we'll be done with it because I was thinking of putting like a logo here, but I don't know, it just doesn't look that good for like an entrance screen. Alright, this is actually really nice. Alright, so I made a second slide, and what I think I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna like copy and paste the same shape. I think I would have done 2 screens in one slide if I were doing 4 screens, but since I'm only doing 3, I think it's just best if I do like 3 slides with each screen in it. So this is where it actually gets a little bit more complicated because I have a lot of like complicated things here, which I might be able to do. Is that good? I feel like there's something wrong with the thickness. Hold on. I think this is good. Yeah, because the other one was like way too thick. Usually when you're in Figma, just to give you an idea, you have a plugin that gives you these icons. So like these. All right, so now that I'm done with that, I feel like I can move on, and there is a lot of text here, so let's just see. So I'll just have like something simple in here. I can have like podcast. I just had like 3 tabs in here: podcast, notes, and meditation. And I will not make the meditation screen just because I think I'm already giving myself a hard time by doing 3 screens, because believe it or not, on the video it's gonna look really easy, but in reality this is taking me a while. This is like the time now that I wish that I had Figma, because I could have just had like grouped these and then made, I wouldn't have to be moving them separately, but that's how it is on PowerPoint, and that's why artists and UX designers, graphic designers, shouldn't be using PowerPoint as their graphic design tool, because it is extremely hard to work on. Now, for the podcast, I was thinking like having different colors, but I don't know about that yet. Alright, I think this looks really good actually. Alright, so I am back, and as you can see, I completely changed the colors. So what I decided to do to make it a little bit more cohesive, I guess, I kind of took the colors from over here, the background, and I dropped them into this, just so that it would be a little bit more cohesive. And it is mostly pastel colors, which are very calming. So I think I'll stick to that. Now I'm going to go make some more blush human things, and I'm gonna insert them onto here. So I'll be right back. Alright, I think the humans brought a lot of spark to the design, because if it would have just been the colors, then it would have been awful. Now it's time for the text overall. Alright, I think I'm done with the second screen, and I think it actually turned out really good. I think if you saw that I was struggling with like the layer situation, you can't see layers on PowerPoint either. It's kind of like Microsoft Paint. You don't have layers, but thankfully you can like select like different parts of things and those kind of become layers, but you can't really edit layers. But I was kind of struggling there when I was doing the start new hobbies thing. Now it's time to do the next screen. Hopefully I'll have an easier time on there, and hopefully I don't struggle as much with the colors since I already have a color scheme set down. As always, I'll do my copy and paste. Since I can't group this icon, I have to copy and paste each one. Okay, thankfully I nailed it. And I think I should actually make this purple. 1 second. Again, I'm gonna have to copy and paste all of this. Thankfully, it copies and pastes them into the same spot almost. Alright, so the first thing, as you saw in the sketch, is a circle, and that's like the profile picture. Honestly, we'll worry about the picture later because that's gonna be another issue. I'll just worry about that later. We'll set it up as like a gray. Alright, so I'm gonna try to do something. I'm gonna try to do like a little notepad thing. We'll see how this goes. Alright, so I finished doing the icon and I'm actually pretty happy with it. I tried giving it like sort of like a transparent look because I didn't want to get too complicated with it, you know, just go with the simpler flow. Alright, so I kind of did something really cool here where I added like a different colored shape on top of the purple box, and then I did the vertical text so that it would say out the date, and I'm really happy with that. On the sketch, it looked a little bit iffy, but now that I actually transferred it onto like a proper design, I guess, then it looks cool. Alright, so now for the text. Alright, time to move on into the profile picture. Alright, so it kind of worked. Obviously it's like a little bit boring, but obviously the person in the app, I guess, would be able to set their own profile picture, so it could be whatever they wish for it to be. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, I would really appreciate it if you gave it a like. A majority of the people who watch my videos are not subscribed, so if you could check if you're subscribed, and if you're not subscribed, if you could click the subscribe button so that you can see the rest of my design videos, do so. I really hope you guys had amazing holidays. Happy New Year's. I'm probably gonna post this video after New Year's, but Happy New Year's. I hope 2021 is better, and I'll see you guys next year.